For my next cultural activity, I went to an event called If You Are the One, which was sponsored by the CSSA, which is the Chinese Students and Scholar Association here at MSU. And If You Are the One is based off of a Chinese dating show, and I heard about the event from my boyfriend Bruce. He had an extra ticket and he asked me if I wanted to go, and at first I didn't really want to because he told me it was all going to be in Chinese and everybody going was going to be Chinese, so I kind of didn't see the point if I wasn't going to understand it, but I thought it would be an interesting cultural experience, so I reluctantly said yes and went with him. When I got there, he was right. Everybody was Chinese. I was the only American, the only white person there. And it made me feel very uncomfortable. I felt like people were staring at me because they were wondering why, somebody who obviously doesn't speak Chinese would be there. But I went, and there was about 300 people there, so many people, and I pretty much had to figure out what was going on all on my own. None of it was in English. I basically, what happened was there were 15 girls on stage, and one by one a guy would come on stage, and the girl had to choose. The girls decided if they liked the guy or not, and if they didn't like it, they would turn their number over, and the other side had an X on it, but if they liked the guy, they would keep their number up, and then if more than one girl liked the guy, they would go up and he would have to pick between them. That's pretty much what I got from it. I didn't understand when they would talk to each other, the guys and the girls. I didn't understand what was being said, and I would ask Bruce to translate, and he translated some of it, but it still kind of confused me. It was very long. It was about 3 hours long, and it was very frustrating. The whole time I was there, I was just so frustrated because I wanted to know what was being said, but I had no idea. And the worst part was when the whole audience would laugh, or they would clap, or they would go, ooh, and I'm like, why are they laughing? I wanted to know what was so funny, and it made me so frustrated, so I just kind of had to go along with what everybody was doing. When everybody else started clapping, I would clap, even though I didn't know why I was clapping, and it made me feel like an outsider. It made me feel, uncomfortable, but after it was all over, I was glad that I went, because I was glad to go out of my comfort zone and get to see, experience what a different culture sees as entertainment, and I thought it looked interesting. I wish I could have known what was being said. I probably would have liked it even more. But then afterward, me and Bruce went to a Chinese restaurant. We ate more authentic Chinese food, and that was my night.